hotline and we'll get you connected. So since we're in the spirit of talking about jobs, here's some advice for all of you who have a job and are looking to maybe get a raise, position yourself better. Joe Mizzi joining us this morning. He is with Robert Half, and they're a staffing company. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Good morning, Tess.
You know, we all, of course, would love a little bit more money in our paycheck, and some people just don't know where to start. You're not just going to go, so I need a raise, right?
Absolutely.
What can you do?
You know, most people make the mistake of waiting for management to approach them about a review or a raise, and sometimes that's just not going to happen. So before anything, you've got to do your homework. If you're looking for a raise, this should be a meeting that you've got planned in mind on the front end before you go meet with your manager.
So do your research.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You should come up with a list of your accomplishments, and namely things that you've done to either make the company money, save the company money, or increase efficiencies in the organization. And those are the things that your employer is most concerned about when they're evaluating you for a raise.
So selling yourself all over again, as if, not like you're getting a job, but if you're getting a raise, you're selling yourself, right?
Absolutely. You've got to let them know why you deserve that raise.
Okay. What about improving yourself? A lot of folks may not realize that a lot of companies will help support them, even pay for their training.
Absolutely, too. Two ways you can do this, and you've got to show a way that the company is going to benefit from you getting this training, whether it's you continue your education professionally or them helping you with certification courses. Make a case where if you can show, here's why I want to train in PowerPoint, here's what I'd like to become certified in it. I think it'll make better presentations for the company and help business overall. And if we can get this done, it's going to help all of us.
When you're talking about these things in general, you know, do you write this all down? Do you do a presentation, or is that a little over the top?
You know, a formal presentation may be a little bit over the top, but having notes ready, and if your manager is not the final decision maker in the organization, giving them a copy of those notes so that they can take it to their manager would be a good idea. Make it easy for your boss to get you that raise.
We know in any work environment, it's always competitive because there's someone who would love your job and there's someone else within the company who would like your position. How do you better position yourself to be a top candidate if maybe they are looking to advance somebody?
You know, first of all, you've got to outperform. You've got to do a great job. If your boss isn't happy with the quality of your work, you don't have the ability to go in and ask for that raise. So day in, day out, prove that you're the top candidate. Asking for a raise and being the top candidate doesn't happen a month before you ask for the raise. That's something that you should be doing every day in the job.
Okay. Talk about some of your other tips. Using keywords in a job description. What does that mean exactly?
You know, lots of employers right now use computer technology to isolate the best resumes for a position, and they're pulling keywords off of their own description and matching them to whose resumes have those keywords. So if you have those skills, customize your resume to show those specific keywords in your resume so that you'll show up as a top candidate for selection.
Knowing the right people at the right time, at the right place, sometimes is a big factor in it too.
Absolutely. We recommend networking. I mean, there's so many great professional networking organizations, many that specialize in your specific field, whether that's accounting, administrative, IT. Getting involved in networking associations will help you find out about job openings and know what the market's bearing for pay, which is also important when you're negotiating that salary. What is the market bearing for pay right now? And you get that information through networking associations.
References, I feel like, also make a big difference if you're up for a job. So
yeah, make sure you're in good standing with the managers that you've worked with in the past. I recommend keeping in contact with old managers, even ones that you haven't worked with for many years. You don't know when you're going to need that recommendation in the future.
Never burn a bridge is what they say.
That's right.
Thank you so much, Joe. Great tips. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Tess.
All right, let's toss it over to Ryan, where we are working on a breaking and developing story. Ryan?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks a lot, guys. Hey, we're hearing there are at least